your trusted source for the latest motorcycle news, reviews, and updates from across the globe. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most iconic names in the world of motorcycling, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa. The Hayabusa is more than just a motorcycle. It's a legend, a symbol of speed, and a flagship for Suzuki's engineering capabilities. And in 2025, it gets a host of exciting updates that could very well redefine its legacy. Whether you're a longtime fan or a curious enthusiast, stick around as we explore everything the 2025 Hayabusa brings to the table, from performance specs and design updates to electronics, ride quality, and how it compares to the competition. A legacy reborn. Brief history of the Hayabusa. Before diving into the 2025 model, let's take a quick look back. The Hayabusa, first launched in 1999, broke new ground with its 1,299 cubic centimeters engine and top speed that crossed the 300 km/h mark. It was controversial, powerful, and immediately gained cult status. Over the years, Suzuki refined the Hayabusa without straying from its core DNA, ultimate straight-line speed combined with grand touring comfort. The second generation in 2008 brought more displacement and improved aerodynamics. Then, after a brief hiatus due to tightening emissions norms, Suzuki brought the Busa back in 2021 with a heavily updated third generation. Now in 2025, we are seeing another evolutionary leap, not radical, but substantial enough to excite fans and newcomers alike. Design and aesthetics, aggression refined. The first thing you'll notice about the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa is its sharper, more futuristic design language. While it retains the aerodynamic silhouette that defines the Hayabusa family, subtle tweaks to the fairing, headlamp housing, and tail section give it a more modern, aggressive look. Suzuki has introduced new color schemes and graphics, including a stunning matte black with red accents and a dual-tone blue and silver option that pays homage to the original Busa. The LED lighting setup has been slightly reworked for better visibility and aesthetics, and the rear end now has a cleaner, more compact profile. The overall result is a Hayabusa that looks faster even when standing still. Engine and performance, tweaked for more punch. The heart of the Hayabusa remains a 1,340 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine, but Suzuki has given it a few internal updates for 2025 to improve mid-range torque and throttle response. While the peak horsepower figure remains close to the 190 horsepower mark, torque delivery has been made smoother and more usable, especially for everyday riders and touring enthusiasts. Suzuki has focused on making the Busa not just fast in a straight line, but more responsive in real-world conditions. The gearbox now features revised ratios for quicker acceleration, and the ride-by-wire system has been fine-tuned for better modulation. Top speed. Still electronically limited to 299 km/h, but make no mistake. The 2025 Hayabusa reaches that number with ferocious ease. 0 to 100 km/h times hover around the 3-second mark, making it one of the quickest production motorcycles you can buy. Electronic suite. Smart, safe, and sophisticated. One of the most noticeable upgrades in the 2025 Hayabusa is its electronics package. Suzuki's Intelligent Ride System, SIRS, has been updated to include more refined rider modes, cornering ABS, a 6-axis IMU, and improved traction control algorithms. The quickshifter and auto blipper now work seamlessly at both low and high RPMs, making spirited riding effortless. Hill hold control, cruise control, and launch control also return in this model, with software tweaks for better accuracy. New for 2025 is the optional adaptive cruise control system, a feature slowly making its way into the sport touring segment. It uses radar sensors to maintain a safe following distance on highways, which makes long-distance rides more convenient and safe, a thoughtful addition, considering the Busa's dual nature as both a performance machine and a long-distance tourer. Chassis and handling, built for confidence. Despite its massive size and weight, the 2025 Hayabusa handles with surprising confidence. The aluminum twin-spar frame has been carried over, but the suspension settings, both front and rear, have been slightly revised for better cornering stability. Suzuki has worked on improving the bike's agility at low and mid speeds, making it more maneuverable in urban traffic and tighter curves. The KYB suspension system is fully adjustable and handles potholes and high-speed cruising with equal finesse. The braking setup, featuring Brembo styler calipers and dual 320mm discs up front, remains unchanged but feels more responsive, likely due to tweaks in a brake-by-wire system. The rear gets a 260mm disc, offering good bite and progression. Ergonomics and comfort. Still a sport tourer at heart. One of the most underappreciated aspects of the Hayabusa is its comfort. The 2025 version stays true to that legacy. The rider triangle remains largely unchanged, slightly sporty, but comfortable enough for hours in the saddle. Suzuki has redesigned the seat cushioning for better support on long rides. The pillion seat is more generous this time around, and there's an option for a factory-fitted rear cowl for solo riders who want a sleeker look. Wind protection is excellent, thanks to the large front fairing and redesigned windscreen. Combined with cruise control and the adaptive radar system, the Hayabusa proves once again that it's not just a missile for the drag strip, it's a surprisingly practical machine for cross-country touring. Technology and instrument cluster. Modern meets analog. Another area where Suzuki has struck a nice balance is the instrument cluster. The 2025 Hayabusa retains the iconic analog speedometer and tachometer dials, which now flank a larger, full-color TFT display. This hybrid layout appeals to both traditionalists and tech lovers. The TFT screen offers real-time info on lean angles, rider aids, tire pressure, and more. Smartphone connectivity is available via Suzuki's MySpin app, allowing navigation, music, and call functions to be integrated into the screen. While not as advanced as some of the all-digital dashboards from competitors like BMW or Ducati, the Hayabusa's setup feels refined, user-friendly, and functional. Fuel efficiency and emissions. Cleaner and smarter. The 2025 model also sees some incremental improvements in fuel economy, thanks to revised engine mapping and internal friction reduction. On average, riders can expect 14 to 16 kilometers per liter, depending on riding style. While this isn't exactly frugal, it's impressive for a bike with nearly 200 horsepower. Suzuki has ensured the bike complies with the latest 5 Euro Plus emission standards, which also means it's future-ready for most global markets. Pricing and availability. Worth the premium? The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa is expected to carry a slightly higher price tag than the 2024 model, mainly due to the enhanced electronics and optional radar system. Depending on the market, prices range from $19,000 to $21,000. While not cheap, the Hayabusa offers a unique combination of hyperbike performance, touring comfort, and everyday usability, a combination very few bikes can match at this price point. In some regions, Suzuki is also offering limited edition colorways and accessories such as matching helmets, tank bags, and rear seat cowls to sweeten the deal. Conclusion: the Hayabusa spirit lives on. To wrap it up, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa isn't trying to reinvent the wheel, and it doesn't need to. It builds on a proven platform with smarter electronics, improved comfort, refined aesthetics, and a few forward-looking features that make it future-ready. It's still blisteringly fast, unmistakably iconic, and more usable than ever before. For those who crave a high-performance motorcycle that can dominate the drag strip and handle cross-country touring with equal grace, the Hayabusa remains one of the best options out there. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the 2025 Hayabusa, brought to you by Bike Updater Pro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more detailed motorcycle reviews and updates. Until next time, ride safe and keep your passion for two wheels alive.